Hello, sweet people. It's Tuesday, and I'm bringing you another layout for Tupelo Designs LLC. I'm just showing you here that I took a little cut file and I am tracing around the edges, and I will glue those to the back and fill in those little flower petals. And this is just a scrap I had laying around in my scrap pile. And so I decided I would use some of my Lindsay Stamp Gang mists, mists, and some of my distress inks, and just kind of get messy with this one and have some fun. So I'm excited to bring it to you. I don't think I make you sit and watch this whole process, but yeah, it was fun to do. It's a small design, so it didn't take long at all, and I know a lot of people are doing that lately, and I just love this technique. So the colors were just kind of based on that royal blue there, so I used a bunch of the distress inks that are in blues and the citron color, and also some Lindsay Stamp Gangs that are in blue, and I'll have links to those down in the description bar, so you can just hop right over there and find them for yourself. But they're getting a lot of new sprays in. I know they're getting a lot of the Cosmic Shimmers in, and so if you like to get inky, that is a great place to find some inks for you. And I really enjoyed doing this layout. It was pretty therapeutic, and I hope that you enjoy how it turns out. I'm just getting messy with my favorite tool there and adding some clear gesso to the back so that when I put down my inks, they will be vibrant and beautiful. Yeah, there we go. Showing you the distress inks, and I got pretty heavy-handed with the inks here. I've just been loving playing with Cosmic Shimmers and getting messy with inks. This distress ink is a beautiful color. I love it. And I'm trying to think of what the name of it is. I think it's the one that's called Salty Ocean. But it's so pretty, so pretty. A little bit of dry time. You do want to get your colors to dry before you add more color, because then you'll get muddy. And of course with distress ink, you know, if you add any kind of water or any other kind of ink, it's going to move around on you. So I'm just using the packaging technique and adding a little water and making sure it's dry in between each one. And I'm just kind of building up my layers here. See, that one little spot wasn't quite dry, and it probably had a little skip of the gesso there, so that one little spot dried a little different, but no problem. It'll get covered up when I use my scrap pieces of paper. And I thought I might use white gesso. That's what's in that little cup up there by the distress ink, but I don't end up using it. I wanted to keep the colors bold. I didn't play them down or anything. Love to have my little wipes with me. It does get inky on my fingers and my mat. But then I have a tendency to leave my little wipey on paper, because, you know, of course I've got paper everywhere. And I have to be careful about that, because I'll just get it on everything. So this picture is a little group of pictures that was on my daughter's Instagram, and this is my lovely daughters, London and True, being silly. I really liked how I kind of had this first laid out, and I'll change it. And I wish I had remembered how I had originally laid it out, because I kind of liked it more, but it still turned out really pretty. I'm still happy with it, and I hope you are too. Those wooden stars were in my stash, and I just took some of the Lindsay stamp gang that you see and sprayed them with some of the ink, and now I'm securing everything down with glossy accents and with Scotch Quick Dry, and just I had to weigh them down because, you know, when you put gesso on things, glue doesn't want to stick, so you kind of got to get serious with some glossy accents, or you've got to weigh them down or something like that, or they won't stick. So just a little tip for you. And London's hair was so long and beautiful here. She did cut her hair off recently, and I'm dying for it to grow back. It's just so naturally gorgeous. But she says she's going to let it grow, so let's keep our fingers crossed. She's just got that classic beauty about her. So I did decide to go back with some more of that distress ink, and I'm just kind of going around my edges here so everything kind of looks blended, like it all ties together. And I'll do that with this color blue and then the citron. And as you can see, some of it gets on the die cut, but that's okay. I mean, I don't really mind. I like it. I'm just pulling those blocks off that we're weighing down. And you can build these colors up, of course. I mean, you dry them, you build them up, you dry them, you build them up. So if you want a more vibrant look, you can do that. And if you want to keep it soft and subtle, you can not build it up and use more water. So it's whatever you like. Just adding a few more sprinkles here and there, and I'm going to grab some little enamel dots from my stash. I just had that one little orange star sitting on my desk in a bowl. I couldn't even tell you where it came from. And some little gold stars. And I'm going to back it on that blue and green. It matched perfectly. I think I really like the background paper. Yeah. So I had some videos in queue, but I meant to upload them, but I had a little hiccup this past weekend, and so I scrapped those. Scrapped. And yeah, now I'm doing these, and I hope you like it. Though, well, blah, I'm tongue-tied. It's late. I've been at the gym. I'm tired. There's going to be, oh yeah, I do end up adding a couple of little sticker letters here. And like I said, a couple of enamel dots. But that pretty much wraps it up. That is their initials, in case you're wondering. And I've been liking that on my layouts lately. I'm sorry it's just a tad bit out of frame. But I'll have still pictures at the end, and I hope you enjoyed it. Go check out Tupelo Designs LLC. They've got a lot of new scrappy products coming in, and I know you will love them as much as I do. And I will talk to you later. So ta-ta from now. Ta-ta for now. Bye.